Hey, what's up, everybody? Coach Matt over here, Primal Athlete Training Center, www.primalatc.com. Bagoom. A lot of you already have the shirts. Thank you so much for buying them. I want to answer a question for you today. And the question I get probably once or twice a week, and it always is some way, form, shape, or another. People wondering how far they're going to be throwing by the end of the year, or if it's possible to throw a certain distance by the end of the season or by the end of the year. Questions usually go like this, Coach Matt, is it possible for me to add 10 feet by the end of the season? Coach Matt, I really want to make my regional meet. I really want to make my state meet. In order to do that, I have to throw about 5 feet further than I am now. Is that going to be a possibility? These are questions that, I guess anything is possible. I'm really not sure what the answer is going to be. But if you were standing face to face with me, you or your mom or your dad were standing here face to face with me and asked me that question, my first response to you would be, well, how far are you throwing right now? Say you're throwing shot put. You're a guy and you're throwing shot put 50 feet. And you want to know if you're going to throw 55 feet by the end of the season. That, my friend, is going to be a lot harder to do. Or if you're throwing discus 160 feet and you're wondering if it's a possibility to throw in the 190s this year, that is going to be a lot more difficult to do. Reason being, obviously, when you're younger, the distance comes a lot easier. When you're a freshman and you were throwing shot put 30 feet, and now you're a sophomore guy throwing 40 feet, and then you're a junior and you're throwing 46 feet, and then you're a senior and you're throwing 50. The gains will start to diminish over time because you're getting better and better. So that's the first question. How far are you throwing the thing? If you're just starting out and you want to put on 10 feet by the end of the year, yeah, you can do that. But more importantly, just than answering that question, no matter what your answer is going to be, my next question to you is going to be, what is your plan for making this happen? What's your plan for getting it done? Because let's face it, if you don't have a plan, you are not going to reach your goal. It's going to take a whole heck of a lot of luck to reach that goal if you don't have a set plan in place. What is your plan in the weight room? I'm just going to go lift heavy every day. No, that's not a plan. Do you have a workout program? Do you have a plan or a program that's going to get you to peak for the end of the season or the end of the year? What's your goal meet? Your goal meet is, 3.5 months away. Your goal meet is 8 weeks away, 9 weeks away. What is your goal meet? And now, how are you going to lift in the weight room to get you to peak specifically for that meet? No idea? It's time to start doing some research. We'll put some resources for you at the end of the video. What are you going to do every single day when you get out to the throwing circle? Well, I'm just going to throw as far as possible. No, that's not a plan. Going out there and doing the same thing that you've always done is going to get you the same results that you've always seen. If you go out there and you don't have a specific thing that you're going to work on, if you go out there and you do not have a specific plan in mind, and you're just going to go out there and you're just going to throw as hard as possible and think that one day it's going to go 5 feet further because you're doing the same thing you've been doing for the past couple of months, not going to happen. What is your plan? What are you doing? What drills are you going to do today to correct your weaknesses? What are your weaknesses? Where does your form break down? Oh, your form breaks down when you land in the power position. You shift weight, whatever the course or whatever the problem might be. What's your course of action to solve that problem and to get better? Don't have one? That's going to be a problem. What are you doing to get more sleep? What are you doing to reduce stress in your life? What are you doing as far as a mental or psychological thing to get up the confidence and convince yourself that what you want to do by the end of the year or the end of the season is going to happen? What is your plan? What do you have in place? What strategies do you have to reach that goal? So anything's possible. I mean, we have one of our top athletes here has put 4.5 feet on his throw since June of last year. He's in his 3rd or 4th track meet of the year, throws a PR, 4.5 feet, went from throwing 48 to 52, or high 47s to 52, and now he's on his way. I thought he'd be at 52 feet by the end of the season. He's at 52 feet 4 weeks into the season. So again, what's the plan? What do you have in place? Now we know if he's doing this well now, I mean, he's exceeding our expectations because he works his butt off. But we've had a plan in place for him now for close to 2 years. When he first started here, we knew exactly what we were doing. We knew exactly where we wanted him to be. We know what meet we need him to peak for this year. And there's a plan in place. And that plan started 5 weeks ago. There's a plan in place to get him to peak for that meet. What's he doing in the circle? What's his homework during the week? What is he doing every day at practice that's going to improve his throw? Is he just going out there and throwing as hard as he possibly can? No, of course not. He's got drills, he's got things to work on, and he has a plan every single day that he goes out there. Our top girl in the state that's been our state champion indoor the past couple of years, what's she doing right now? She has a plan in place. She's training. We're working together on the weekends. We're throwing together, and we're giving homework to say this is what you work on during the week to get you to that point at the end of the season. What is your plan? What's the old saying? Come on, we all know this. If you fail to prepare, then be prepared to fail. Don't just think you're going to go out there and do the same thing you've always done and get the same or get better results. You're going to get the same results you've always gotten. That's not going to work. You know it and I know it. You've got to go out there with a plan. If you need a plan, this is what I need you to do. Go to primalatc.com. Okay? Shameless plug. We have everything on there. We have in-season training schedules. We have off-season training schedules. We have discus downloadable DVDs, shot put downloadable DVDs. We have video analysis where I will actually take a look at you throwing and give you back a detailed analysis of your throw. We have online long-distance coaching that you sign up for 1, 3, or 6 months at a time. There are resources out there where you can find out what needs to be done to reach your goals. So here's what it's going to take. It's going to take a plan in the weight room. It's going to take a plan out at the circle. It's going to take a plan at home. Okay, home is the most important part because that's where you're going to spend most of your time. Okay? But more than anything else, it's going to take commitment and dedication and a ton of hard work. So if you're willing to do what it takes to win, if you're willing to commit yourself to becoming better, if you're willing to sacrifice and try to make your dreams and try to make your goals a reality, that's what you need to do. Formulate a plan, put the plan in action, and become a success story and get it done.